Moonlight Nana. Hello everyone, I'm Moonlight Nana and this is my 24th Medibang Paint Pro tutorial video. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope it can help you start off your first step in your digital art journey. In the previous tutorial video, we learned about the layer property window, whereby I showed you how to change the layer name, use the layer effect, and about the draft layer. For this Medibang Paint Pro tutorial, I will explain about the basics of 8 BPP layer and the 1 BPP layer. Now please pay attention to what is explained in this video because the basics of 8 BPP and 1 BPP layer properties are significant when you are trying out different features of Medibang Paint Pro or even in other digital art softwares in the future. Let's start. To start off, the first 4 icons down here of the layer window are related to adding new layer. We have the add layer 8 BPP, add layer 1 BP, and some more inside here. For this tutorial video, we will be focusing on the first 3 icons. The first one we already know is this one, this add layer icon, right? So we know this based on previous videos. But then what are the add layer 8 BPP and the add layer 1 BPP? Now BPP means bits per pixel. It determines the number of different colors and its depth in an image. It's a long talk if I'm going to explain every little thing about BPP, so I'll just show you how it works. Let's add a new layer first. This add layer icon is by default the color layer. On this layer, you can draw anything colorful like red. Can go for blue, and then we have the green as well as yellow and so on and so forth. All right, this also includes the many shades of these colors. For example, I go for this shade like this, and then for the purple shades, different shadings like this one, like so. Okay, so this color layer can support a lot of different colors. Alright, so I will name this one the color layer. Okay, oops, this is the color and then layer. Now let's take a look at the add layer 8 BPP. I click on this icon and a new layer is added. Looking at this layer box, there's a small black box over here with a number 8 at its side. This indicates that this layer is an 8 BPP layer. Let's do the same on this layer like we did with the color layer just now. The first color we picked was red, so I'll pick again red, and then pay attention over here. The selected foreground color is now red, but when I draw on the 8 BPP layer, the displayed color is not red, but it is in gray. Now let's try this again with blue. What will happen? Okay, so this is how it turns out. The color is slightly different shade. It's in gray but slightly different shade than the red just now. Now a similar thing will happen if we use yellow like this. Okay, the only difference is in the shades. Now what about the green? Let's try in the green. Okay, green shows this color. What about lighter green? And then the shades is even lighter in green. Okay, so now you get what is so different between the color layer and the add BPP layer. Now simply put, the add BPP layer only allows or shows different shades of gray, black color, and white, or how I call it is the empty color. So using the white, so say I pick on the white here, I'll write here 8, it's too big, 8 BPP. Okay, notice the difference between the white color for the color layer and the white color for the 8 BPP layer. I'm still using the same, but this one shows a real white, meaning it's like really white, pure white. However, for white in the gray scale or in 8 BPP layer, it somehow looks like it erases the thing that we draw, and how do I say, it's not white because it really how do I say, it shows the background and like it erases it. That's why I call it the empty color. Not just any white, but I call it empty color, okay, because there is no color inside of this. Okay, now let's take a look at the 1 BPP layer icon. Clicking on it will add the 1 BPP layer. Like the 8 BPP layer, you also see this tiny black box, and beside it is the number 1. This indicates that this layer is a 1 BPP layer. Now for the 1 BPP layer, it only displays black color and empty color. It will not display anything colorful, nor will it show in grayscale. Okay, let's try using the red one, the red color, and then we draw it here. So see, the red color is totally turned into black. If we use a different shade, say I put it here and then draw, there is no more black color anymore. Alright, we use a darker color, only black color will show, and then if we use lighter ones, it will show an empty color like this. See, the background is shown, that's why I call it the empty color instead of white. Okay, so there you have it, the 1 BPP layer that only displays 2 colors, black and white, or the empty color I would call it, no matter what the selected color is and the tones are. Okay, no matter what you pick over here or its shade, you can only have black and empty color. By now you should already grasp the idea of the color layer, the 8 BPP layer and the 1 BPP layer. Moving on, I want to share how we can convert these layers to become the other. Let me hide these layers first, and then I'll unhide this one. Alright, this is the color layer. You can see many colors here, like the white and the blue, green and the yellow, and some other colors, even the gradient over here. Okay, I want this to be converted or changed into either 1 BPP layer or 8 BPP layer. Now, before I do this, let me duplicate this layer first and then hide this one. So I will convert this layer into the other types of layer. To convert a color layer into either 8 BPP or 1 BPP layer, head on to the menu bar up here and then select the layer item. In the drop down menu, go for the convert item, where it will show you several other options to convert the layer, and this includes the convert to 8-bit layer and the convert to 1-bit layer. I will select the convert to 8-bit layer first, and then take a look what happened. The colorful image just now is turned into grayscale. Okay, so this is different shades of gray. We still have the black, and you can see the background here. It's because of the empty color kind of thing. Alright, now let's try doing this for the 1 BPP layer again. So this time, from the color layer, I'll convert it to 1 BPP layer. Again, let's head on to the menu bar and click on the layer item, go for the convert, and then click on the convert to 1-bit layer. And now this is how a 1 BPP layer would look after converting from color to 1 BPP. Now observe the difference between all these 3 layers. Okay, This one is the 1 BPP, and then you have the 8 BPP, and then you have the color layer. Now you know all the difference, and all the difference about all of these layers, and so that's about it, all the basics that you need to know. Now actually the explanation about the BPP is far more deeper, but explaining them all will take a really long time, so it's enough that you know the basics of how it is and how it works. Okay, now please remember, because how do I say, please remember what you learn about the basics of 8 BPP, 1 BPP, and the color layer, because it will be easier for you next time to understand how colors are displayed digitally. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video of Medibang Paint Pro. Please like this video and subscribe to Moonlight Nana channel, or follow me on Facebook, and together we help each other out in our art journey. Have a blessed day ahead, everybody.